Hey, it's Wolf here. Hey, thank you so much for checking out my channel. In this video, we're going to look at Acala. Is it still worth buying in 2022? And also a quick price prediction at the end of this video. Now, quickly before we start this video, I want to show you a huge opportunity that's happening right now. So last year, I turned $500 into over $300,000. If you want to see which coins I put my money in 2022, you can check out the first link in the description. It will take you to this page. Simply put zero here, so it's completely free for you. And I will show you my strategies on how I turned 500 into over 300K. And also, if you want to see my portfolio, you can get access to my portfolio from there on. And anyway, see you inside. It's absolutely huge. It's absolutely huge. Now let's look at Acala here. Let's start with the Twitter and with the website. So it's built on Polkadot ecosystem, right? And you can see here, I'm not a huge fan of like a not a fan, but I'm not a huge, I'm more of an Ethereum guy, to be honest. I love Middle League. Like that's my man crush. Middle League I just love Middle League. He's just so smart, and I love that he's like so like humanitarian. So he's like he really wants to make the world a better place. I don't know if we are young, so that's like a naive thing, but I love it. I love it. Okay, anyway, so you can see the Chainlink God is following these guys. So Acala is a decentralized finance network powering the AUSD ecosystem DeFi on Polkadot. So yeah, it's a DeFi Polkadot. This is a stable coin on Polkadot. Stable coins are obviously huge thing. DeFi is obviously huge thing. Polkadot is obviously huge thing. But I'm just saying that for me, I haven't been in that kind of like invested in Polkadot. But I think that a smart portfolio manager would have diversified position on Polkadot. But I haven't just got into that yet. It's not part of my portfolio yet. I think at some point I'm going to acquire a position as the bear market intensifies. The decentralized stablecoins, yeah. So you can integrate your decentralized applications with AUSD. Okay, so this is kind of like the native decentralized stablecoin of Polkadot and Kusama. And Kusama is, of course, the like a canary network of Polkadot, so you can deploy smart contracts there and just test them out. And if they are good, from their point you can transfer them to Polkadot for real. But yeah, Kusama is also good. So yeah, I think that it would be wise to have, actually, as a recording speed, I'm thinking that I'm writing down that I need to get positions on Kusama and Polkadot. well, I think that it's just, for me, I think that I just buy Kusama, because if Polkadot succeeds, Kusama has to also succeed. So I think that it has just, because yeah, it has to. So anyway, so AUSD, a decentralized multi-collateral crypto-backed stablecoin. So what this means is it's decentralized, nobody owns it. It's multi-collateral, means that there's ton like other. It's not just backed by one thing. So for example, Terra USD, that was tragedy. So it was homogeneous like collateral, meaning that you had USD and you had Terra. The USD is backing Terra and Terra is backing USD. Now the problem with this system is that it debt spirals, because if you lose confidence in the USD, you will also lose confidence in UNA, and if you lose confidence in UNA, you will also lose confidence in USD. So it's just death spirals, and that's exactly what happens. Now, if you have multi-collateral, it means that, for example, you have collateral from this and this and this and this and this and this and this. So if we lose confidence in one, we still have multiple collateral assets there. So you can see that crypto-backed stablecoin. So AUSD is just not multi-collateralized stablecoin backed by cross-chain assets. So cross-chain just means it's on different chains. So stable by design with value relative to the US dollar. A USD is de facto stablecoin. I don't know what that means. Let's just look at that. Might as well. De facto. In fact, existing for a holding specific position in fact, but not necessarily by a legal right. Okay, so it means that, so in fact, whether by right or not, so existing of or holding specific position in fact, but not necessarily. Okay, so it's kind of like a not the official, but kind of like that kind of. Okay, so that's it's easier. It's intelligence or smart way to say we are not official, in my opinion. So not official stable coin of Polkadot. Okay, that's good to know. De facto, so not official stable coin of Polkadot and Kusama. AUSD is powered by Acala, an application-specific blockchain customized for powering liquidity, economic activity, and stablecoin utility. The people who are following this is Chainlink, God. Acala, decentralized in the finance network powering with the AUSD ecosystem. is a decentralized finance network powering and okay, so it's a layer 1 smart contract platform that is scalable, Ethereum compatible, and optimized for DeFi. So yeah, like you can see, all of these, everything is always Ethereum virtual machine compatible. You know why? Because Ethereum is the biggest one. Let me tell you that again. You know why? Because Ethereum is the number one. I think that within 2 years, Ethereum is going to be like 20k, and right now Ethereum is moving from proof of work to proof of stake with the merge, and there's going to be the sharding. So those people who are still watching this video, I imagine not a lot of people, because a lot of people just want hype, hype, hype. They don't understand that this what I'm talking to you will make you rich. I'm not a financial advisor. Anyway, so Ethereum goes from proof of work to proof of stake. So right now Ethereum is coining to be like this kind of like with the sharding. So sharding means sharding. So the merge is Ethereum going from proof of work to proof of stake. Okay, which means that Ethereum becomes more scalable, more decentralized, and more secure. Now with the sharding means that Ethereum scales. It's basically it's same thing as BitTorrent. So BitTorrent, for example, no one holds the. For example, if you want to download a movie or torrent a movie, no one holds the full file of the movie. Everybody holds a little bit of it. Okay. So it's scalable that way. So because everybody don't have to have the movie. So what Ethereum with the layer 1 scaling solution called sharding that's coming up later means that it shards the data, so everybody doesn't have to have all the data, so it becomes faster. Okay, so meaning everybody basically it becomes Ethereum becomes this kind of like a billboard of data where people can stick data, and then the data. So Ethereum basically handles the only data. It's public blockchain basically for data layer. It's like a secure layer 1. It's the best. It's going to be the best layer 1. So and the scaling is going to be handled through layer 2 ZK rollups. When ZK rollups basically handle everything else but the data. So the data stays on chain and everything else all goes off chain. And what goes off chain is computation, like the computing of the transaction, and also storage. Anyway, so that was that. But I just explained you nobody knows what I just explained. Knowing that is a huge key if you want to make crazy money. It's a key. I'm telling you. Anyway, so this is a project that I'm not invested into. I'm not going to go through it all a lot, but you can see the partnerships here. You can see actually Coinbase Ventures here investing on this, and Pantera. So this is definitely something that I'm going to look more in depth into, because we are at the bottom prices. Like literally, this was a newly launched project, and let me see here. So ecosystem project. Okay, so Anchor, Chainlink. Okay, this is pretty interesting though. Seeing the Coinbase Ventures is a key. It is a key. You can see the team here. It's a pretty small team, to be honest. Let's look at. So Acala's sister network Karura is the DeFi hub of Kusama. Karura is the multi-chain liquidity and economy center of Kusama for radical innovation. So account holders 77,000 account holders, which is pretty huge. Stablecoin issuance pretty huge, 4 million, and total value like 35 million. So right now, trading volume is 8 million. So this is a pretty huge project. So I actually need to do a video also and check out the Karura. These are kind of like a lower caps here. Let's look at the price here. Yeah, Karura had a huge run up here, but it's trading at the very bottom prices. This is something I need to look into more in depth, because having these positions on these coins would be smart thing to do for the next bull run, because Polkadot is not going anywhere. Polkadot is literally not going anywhere. So I have a paper here, so I will type in ACA and car and dot and Kusama. Okay, so I'm going to check out, because it's very like might as well diversify for Polkadot and also in the DeFi in the Polkadot. But like I said, I think it's pretty good. So, but anyway, so I'm going to look more in depth to this. This is actually Coinbase Ventures backing it. has a huge like confidence in me, that because Coinbase Ventures, I've been witnessing tons of smart people just following what Coinbase Ventures is investing in. You know why? Because Coinbase is a it's all, they know what they're doing. They literally know. So they basically spread the portfolio. Also, they're diversified in tons of different projects. So it's very interesting. It's a high quality project, definitely, and what they're doing, a lot of the multi collateral, and it's at bottom prices. I love that. I love to see that. I hope that it actually goes lower, because I would acquire a portfolio here. So it's a Polkadot ecosystem. So yeah, it's on decentralized centralized exchanges, but of course you can buy those on decentralized exchanges. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching. If you want to see my portfolio, I think that this is a peak for portfolio, definitely. I'm going to look more in depth into it, and I think that this can absolutely blow up. As the Volgorod blows up, these high quality projects that are very kind of like low, my mid cap, these can absolutely blow up also. So definitely going to look it and add it to my portfolio. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next videos, and peace out.